Alright, so it's July 17th and it's just too hot for me to care anymore. So I thought I'd do a video update instead of posting a bunch of rambling. So here we go. Alright, so it's about 107 degrees this weekend, and this is a little bit of what we got done. Here's the list. Getting it pretty much knocked out. Feeling good about that. New headlights are in, new connectors. I've got the turn signals and the park lamps mocked up, but the sockets we got were the wrong ones. The new style compared to a hole that was made 65 years ago, not so much compliant. The radiator shield on. Managed to get, I don't know if you can see this all that well, but I got all the engine bay wiring sorted out, other than a few little connections and spades and bit like that. Got our brake lines all connected on that end. Let's see what else. You can see, let me see if I can adjust this. Not really. Alright, I'll open the door. Got started on the wiring for the most part. Got all our switches figured out. Just got to run them through and back and get that sorted. I'm kind of fighting this transmission dipstick. I don't know if you can see this, probably not. It's got this funny top hat looking grommet there, and it's not all the way in, but it doesn't seem to be a volcano of fluid anymore, so I don't know if that needs pushed down some more or not, or whatever, but that's there. Stuff you can't really see. Car's back on the ground. Got the brake and the fuel lines done. Walk around the trunk, you can kind of see that. Tight quarters here. Ow. And we got the fuel neck in, so that's good. And yeah, let me turn this around. Other than that, it's just a whole bunch of little stuff. I don't know that it's really super visible. Had to clearance a bunch of spots on the X members and bits like that, and we got drive shaft in, U-joints in, all kinds of little stuff. Put a bunch of transmission fluid in, which got dumped all over the floor. And let's see, Sarah, let's flip you around here. Sarah got the exhaust pretty much started. We got our chrome tips there. They're like a 36-inch long Smithy. Didn't really want it too loud. Hopefully it'll be a nice little rumble kicking out the side there. And yeah, still hot. Let's see. Yep, disgusting. So I don't know if that was any better than a ramble, but that's kind of right. So there it is. Okay, a little postscript to that blurry ending. I did remember we got a little bit more done. We did get, not a different view. We got the rear shock mounts in and welded and attached also. The front ones I've got, we just haven't welded them on. I wanted to point out that we put in the Posey Super Slider 3-inch spring, the reversed eyes, and I don't know, something like a 3-ish inch shackle. And we're sitting about, I don't know, 2 of my fat fingers, so was that like 1.5 inches, 2 inches? Clearance with the 215 65 16s, so that's cool. It seems like it settled about a finger the last week that it sat. What else? I think that's about it for suspension stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to make it to KKOA. It's really hot and hard to get stuff done. I'm about 60 miles from this car, and I don't get off work till, night, so not sure if we'll get it pegged, but I don't know. We'll talk it over and figure it out. Yeah, I just don't know how comfortable I am with only having it a couple days on the road and then hitting it, but we'll see what happens. The heat's making it pretty easy to get burnt out on this, but right now it looks like all that's really on the list is a lot of cotter pins. I need to bend my brake pedal arm, go through and kind of touch up, tightening lines, make sure everything's good, adjust my master cylinder rod, bleed the brakes, put the toe panel in, that front floor bit, the throttle, all that, kick down, and let's see, put the exhaust in, put the seat in, and then put my gauges in and wire those. I'll turn it around again. The holes in the dash are about 5 inches, right on the money actually, and all the gauges advertised 5 inches are really more like some weird thing like 4 7/11 or something. So I'm having a guy make like a big washer more or less to clear the gap. They'll kind of overlap a little bit on the dash on the chrome bit and then go underneath the bezel. He's going to make, sorry I'm saying a lot. So he's making them out of aluminum and going to put a little bevel in them. So hopefully with those polished up, and you ought to have those sometime this week maybe, we'll put those in and it'll hold the gauge in and look nice, and you won't even notice that there's an ugly gap there. So that's the end of the postscript. Hopefully I'll see you in Salina. Who knows?